Let's take a quick look at how the script on the WebLink page takes care of the map reload. We'll click here in the gray area to access the properties, and we'll go to local functions and variables and select from top to bottom the whole thing. I'm going to paste it into an editor that will do color-coded syntax for JavaScript. I use jsfiddle.net as well as other tools, but that one's a free one that's available online. The tidy function's really nice. It tidies up your code, indents, and layout, so it makes it easier to read, amongst other benefits. In this case, we're looking for the Google Maps call here in Find Location. In our onShow event, we can see that if geolocation is provided in the navigator, then we will call Find Location. And in this case, we're looking at the source code for that. We see that we reference the document element called map frame, which we created here. ID equals map frame. And we update the source for that frame with a call to the Google Maps Embed API, providing our training key here for authorization and our latitude and longitude that's passed back from the navigator on our onShow event. Let's take a look at that call again. So here's find location with position.coordinates, latitude, and longitude. Once that JavaScript is run, we see how in Chrome, where we shared our location, each time the page loads, it references our local location and refreshes the map. Button. Let's bring that up on screen. And it uses function isMobile to determine whether to load the mobile version of the page or the regular desktop user version of the page. We can access that from our local functions and variables, which here we'll open again in JSFiddle. And we'll go for mobile. Our isMobile function. It uses a pattern matching, rather elaborate one, but it basically returns true or false based on whether it detects any one of these browser agents like Android or iOS or etc., which are common for mobile. We can also see some of the code that is supporting the resizing. Let's take a look at how that works. So if we spin up the page, let's pull up a new one. We'll be able to click the checkbox and see how the page reloads itself, hiding a couple of the buttons, changing the image, changing the size of the image container and the location of the image container when we click this checkbox. If we look at the code behind, we can see first the checkbox. Input is an HTML element of type checkbox, and when that's clicked, we call update mobile UI. If we look in our fiddle, the update mobile UI code is here. The flag that's passed in, either true or false, is show mobile, and that sets the height, width, and location for the image element, image 0. Image 0 was created by WebLink, but we're referencing it here using the document.getElementById function in order to be able to access all of its current properties on the screen. We also reference a global function that we've created, hide, and in this case show, that we can see the source for in WebLink. If we go again to the properties and look at global functions, we see show and hide, just convenience items.